FOG Andrew here, and the coach here from Family of Gamers. Welcome, Wargamers, to an exciting, awesome episode. So, a little bit of an impromptu video today. We've been kind of talking about this a little bit on our on the FOG podcast, which is in our link tree. You can check that out, and some other stuff as well. And we've been talking about it with some other people in the Discord server, which also in our link tree below. Epic Warpath.
Well, let's set it up. So we said we wanted to do this, and we were both getting home around the same time from work, and so we both avoided X, Instagram, YouTube, and Discord. No, nothing. So we just basically popped this up now so that it's up to 127, 257, 106 backers, 15 days to go. We just popped it up. We didn't look at nothing.
Well, I mean, I was spoiled in the Discord a little bit because people. I'm looking at you, Beetle. I'm kidding. We love you, Beetle. But, whatever.
So here it is.
Here's the Kickstarter page.
So we were saying we're coming to you. We haven't seen anything.
Yes, we haven't looked at anything really here. So, funded in 26 minutes. $127,257 out of the goal was 37,000.
Now it's probably pounds and stuff, so that's why.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
806 backers. So only a 15-day Kickstarter. They're not doing
I think it's
full 28 days or something.
Keeps going up.
Yeah.
I think no, they're doing it's 2 weeks, basically 2 weeks, and get it done and get it out. I like that.
Right.
You want it, it's here. You don't want it, then you pass on it.
Right.
I kind of like that too, because sometimes you wait a month for a Kickstarter and you're like, when's this going to be over? When's it going to be? This is like, look, we're doing this for 2 weeks. Let's get it over with. I don't have a problem with that.
Right.
We're looking at this too because it kind of falls into our Warpath universe, which is also Dead Zone, Firefight, and whatnot. But also, it's Mantic. Mantic always gives you a lot of bang for your buck as far as Kickstarters.
Yeah.
When we did the original Warpath Kickstarter, we got a ton of stuff. The 2 Dead Zone Kickstarters, we got a ton of stuff.
Hellboy, Worms.
Well, we didn't get Worms yet, but you're getting a lot.
We're still getting a lot in the.
But I'm just saying, as far as wargaming,
right?
Models wise, rules wise, books wise, and everything.
Right.
So I never have a problem backing that Kickstarter with what I'm going to get. But let's see if that holds true for this.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Well, the mouse is on your side, so
you will take control. So let's look down here. All right. So it's a sci-fi. We got 4 factions. We got the Enforcers, the Plague, the Forge Fathers, and the Astarians.
Really? So I was kind of curious how they're gonna do, because I figured they were probably gonna start with 4, like they did with the OG 4 and Dead Zone.
Right.
They had to do Enforcers and Plague. Right. So the other 2, I knew they weren't gonna do Revs. Right. They're not even in Firefight. I figured they would probably do Forge Fathers, but I'm surprised no Marauders.
The 4 OG was the Enforcers, Plague, Marauders, and Rebs.
Yeah.
Now we all know the Rebs, and the Rebs suck, so we don't really care about those, Brian and Andrew. But they're more of the fringe faction, and they're more of a Dead Zone thing.
Yeah.
No orcs, no Marauders. That's weird. So let's.
Marauders are in Firefight.
Yes, they came out. We just got the starter set. Let's look at the pledges, though. What are we looking at? So here's the dollar.
Well, you could scroll down and on this side and in the middle, and we could see the other ones.
Okay.
So kind of just explaining some of the stuff.
Designed by Alessio Cavatore, Matt Gilbert. All right. So how do pledges work? 2-player starter box. You get the 2 cores. This and Game Essentials, all right. What faction specific? Add resin or STL upgrades, okay. And choose High Command pledge, which is everything. So the Lieutenant pledge is basically you're getting two factions.
So
you choose 2 factions.
Okay.
And
that's a lot.
All right.
That is a lot.
All right, I think it's a lot, but if you include the little guys and the base, that would be 3.
Yeah.
So. Let's look at it that way.
So,
and then it also includes the rules, the dice, and the tokens.
Right. So I just want to. I'm just.
It's up here. You can do it up here.
The conversion.
Yeah, right here.
No, it doesn't do it on there. I'm not logged in. So 90 pounds would be 114. in dollars.
Okay, $114,
So,
which is here. So this is the lieutenant pledge, the sergeant pledge. I don't know what the sergeant pledge.
Well, we gotta keep scrolling down to find out.
Oh, okay. Here's the captain pledge, which is everything. I guess all four.
All four.
So 149 pounds.
Yeah. So we'll say 150 is 188.
All right. So 188. That's everything, and it includes the rules, the dice, and the tokens.
Right.
Okay. D8s. We were looking last night.
D8s, and those are the same.
They look like the same
dice.
command dice. So, but think about it. How many D8s do we have last night?
Too many.
We have about 300. All right. The high command pledge,
which is about 600.
Okay, and it's 4 resin or STL reinforcements, 4 resin or STL super heavies. I don't know what the super heavies are. And you get
terrain.
So how much is this?
600.
600.
About.
All right. Here's the sergeant pledge, which is 59, which is about $75.
Yeah.
Well, it says it here, homie. See, 113.
Yeah.
All right. Where are we at the sergeant pledge? Because we don't. So the sergeant pledge is hardcore plastic army. So I guess you get one thing. So if I wanted to back it, and then you backed it, this.
Right.
I got to tell you though, look at the artillery and then the mules. That looks pretty cool.
Right.
It does look pretty cool. And the game essentials. Here's your add-ons.
Extra faction, I guess, stuff. Neoprene mats, 4x4, 6x4. Command dice. Those are the same command dice as Firefight. Rulebook tokens.
Oh, the D8s are faction D8s. I like that.
That's kind of cool.
For 15.
You know, I haven't seen the logo. Like those, like they have the Forge Father and the Enforcer logo. I haven't seen like those logos like in the books or whatever. So I don't know.
No. Well, those are the original logos.
No, I know.
Those
I'm just saying
that. Those go back to version 1 on the back of the cards.
Right. I'm saying I haven't. I could be wrong. I could be not seeing them, but I guess we're going Panther grav tanks for the Enforcers.
Right. So I've been watching. So what I did was I did watch the Andy Blackjack Legacy doing. And he's working with Mantic now. And they had the different, the how to play video, and then I watched the battle report. It seems to me it's similar to Firefight. Yeah, I think if you could play Firefight, you could figure this out.
Right. So now, what I'm interested to see here is because so it looks like Enforcer Operatives 18 is 18.
I think it's 18
bases.
Yeah, I think so.
Not individual little dudes.
Correct. Here's the reinforcements: Peacekeeper Defenders, the Captain, the Victor Mark. Was that the Mark II tank? So you get 3 of those.
Looks like there's going to be that's definitely a Strider,
right?
And that's definitely a Peacekeeper.
Captain.
Are those what are those? What are these guys? What are they called? The Hornets or no?
No,
those are not the
Hornets.
Hornets.
Are not the Hornets. They're the Interceptors.
Interceptor.
And then the Super Heavy, which is the Dracon Light Cruiser. That looks really cool. All right, so here's the Plague stuff.
Well, we go back up. That's kind of cool art.
Yeah, there's the Corruption.
Yeah, pretty sweet.
So here the Enforcers, 198, but of course Plague you hoard them out.
Yeah,
for 252.
This is zombies, of course.
And the Strider.
Again, the Strider.
Bursters, one of my favorite Plague models right there.
Uh-huh.
All right, the Mantic. So stuff here. Here's the Hornets.
Looks like also.
Oh,
whoa! What is
like
that guy? Colossus. It's pretty cool.
Yes. All right, here's the Forge Fathers. So.
Yeah, boys.
Yeah. Alter Half Tracks, Stern Hammers, Iron Ancestors, Forge Guard. Okay. And let's go.
Juggernaut.
Forge
Lord.
Yeah, so you're bringing up all the things.
Sigrun Dropship.
Sigrun Dropship, that's something new. Command Iron Ancestor, that's pretty cool. What else? All right, here's. Whoa.
You know what that looks like? It looks like the Bat Tank from the Justice League movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it had like the 4 like tank tread things and would like climb and stuff.
Yeah. Kind of looks like I hate to bring up the Force Awakens, but that thing that was going to break down the Asterians. Here we go. So there's the bases, Asterians, Ciphers, Primes.
What's a Phlogister?
Phlogister. It's a fancy way of saying a flamethrower.
Oh, okay.
All right. The Chira APCs. Here's the Wraith. That's something new. And
Matsunon.
Kalishi. Couldn't have it without Kalishi. Spectras. Here's the Overseer. There's some new stuff here. Super heavy is the Aegis Clad Warden. All right, so
General Grievous Spectra.
Yeah, it looks like that. All right. Yes. So so they're going. Here we go.
So
new faction. How to play. These are
what so I guess at 250 K they'll will unlock.
Aren't they there yet? They're not there yet. They're already there. Hold on.
I don't think so.
Oh, no. 120. I'm sorry.
Let's look it up.
All right, so let's
a little bit more to go.
Stretch goals is here.
I guess that's the only stretch goal they're showing right now.
It's not here.
How to play. Digital companion, right, which we use and know.
I guess it's going to be on the companion, which we're already on. Doing the companion. There's the creators, 2 dudes. All right, and
that's about it.
That's it. So let's see. Sergeant Pledge, Lieutenant Pledge.
Well, that's all the stuff we
Captain's Pledge, the Retailer Pledge, the High Command, which is about 600, like you said. So. Lieutenant Pledge. Now there isn't any. I know they said STLs and stuff, but there's no.
From what I saw in the Discord when people were talking about, I'm joking, by the way. You guys can talk about whatever you want in there, but I think Rob from I don't know. What does he do now? He does the Mobile Armor Radio and Dragon's Tome podcast. So he was talking about that they're bringing STL stuff later.
Okay.
So there's not an STL pledge like we were speculating that they might do.
Well, they were hinting at it.
Yeah, but it seems like, because it says resin or STL reinforcement, so it looks like if you want STL stuff, you're gonna have to pledge and get like the physical stuff,
right,
and then you could add on the STL stuff. I cannot see them not doing STL vault stuff,
Right. So if I wanna, let's say resin or STL reinforcements, all right, which would be here, but the core armies, which would be this, is not going to be in STLs, it seems.
Right.
So basically, the reinforcements would be,
unless you want to do a smaller game, but then what's the point of doing Epic, Warpath?
Right.
If you're not going to take a whole big thing, This is interesting, I guess.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts overall with this?
Yeah, it's I mean, let's say I don't know, you get 2 plastic armies and stuff, so about $113. But if you want to get everything,
188.
Full hard plastic, $188. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. It includes 4 faction, core armies, game essentials, and whatever. Retail pledge, no. And then the high command, 4 essentials of your choice, including core army, reinforcements, and super heavy units. Oh, so let's say the plague here. Oh, wait, I missed it. Damn it. Let's go with the enforcers just for that. All right, so this is your core army, and then where's the like the extras, the backups and stuff? Is that down here? All right, so here's your core army. This is your reinforcement. So if you get the core army, you don't get the reinforcements.
Right.
Right. So to get the reinforcements, where are we? Then core army, game essentials, rule dose. So the 150, you get all 4 core armies, but not any of the extras. But then to get everything, it's the 600.
Right.
all 4 factions, 4 reinforcements, 4 super heavies, and then everything comes with dice. So it's $600 for all 4 factions, everything soup to nuts.
Right. So what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a little pricey, I think.
Yeah.
In my opinion, for me, I'm not talking for other people.
Right. Well, we were talking. You'll see at the end of this month, we're gonna post episode 2 of our FOG podcast. We kind of talked a little bit about Epic Warpath because we were talking about how they might have it at Adepticon demoing, but by the time Adepticon happens, obviously this is going to be the Kickstarter is going to be over. So, I wonder if we're going to be able to do a late pledge if we, let's say, go to Adepticon and love it and love Epic Warpath and they're doing demos and we want to, get the game going. Like I
like to try it out before I make my investment. I hate to say, I don't mean to say it like that. I watch it; it seems cool, but I'm not sold on it yet. I do like the token thing. I do like the way they do the artillery. It's something different. Where if you get a direct hit and you just move, there's 3 discs that you move, or it depends on how many artillery are in it. If you got 5 artillery, it's 5 discs.
Right.
If you have 2 artillery, it's 2 discs, and so on and so forth.
Right.
The models look great. They look good. They look basically like small enforcers and small stuff. Half tracks and whatnot. I don't know.
Well, for me personally, I really don't care. I don't really have an interest in backing it. If they have a demo at Adepticon, then I'll try it out. And I'll definitely try it out just to see what the deal is. But again, I just looking at it, it just doesn't really appeal to me.
But my thing is this too. With this, is like I've been painting and going crazy to do firefight. So to start a new game, of basically the same game but smaller,
on a smaller scale. Well, on a smaller scale with the models, but on a big scale,
Thing. But what I would like to see, what I really like to see is this. Hold on, the add-ons. Like I like to see the grav tanks in firefight.
Yeah.
I like to see some of this stuff, the super heavies. That would be kind of cool.
Right.
I think what they're saying is because it's such a small scale, you can do that. You can run 6 striders.
Right.
The plague artillery, this looks cool. The mules are in firefight. The hornets are in firefight. I don't know. This is probably that GCPS tank. The Wolverine. So, this guy looks pretty cool. I really do like I like that. I like to see. I mean, there's some new stuff here. Like this is cool for the Forge Fathers. I'm really not sure what this is. But the new Brockers, the Valkyrs and stuff. So
yeah. Again, I mean, I just for me, I'm just like, whatever. I'll try it out at Adepticon if it's there. Just because I'm curious, but overall,
I was really hoping for something different than firefight.
Yeah. I know you mentioned that it was pretty similar to firefight.
Right, with command actions and dice, D8s.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like I don't want it to be like, okay, I'm shooting you and you're shooting me and we're rolling command dice and it's D8s. Like, okay, but that's just pretty much firefight. Like, what are they doing that's different? Are they doing anything that's different? Like at this point, it's
I know the token system is different.
Yeah. Like because then it's like, oh, we got to get a whole new set of models that aren't even compatible with anything else.
Right.
So it's like,
but that's a lot of other games too.
Yeah, well,
like
no. I get that 100%. But like if they wanted, what might have been a little bit more interesting if they want to do epic rules for firefight. So you're not playing on 6x4 table playing on a huge. I don't know. I'm just
but 6x4 is pretty much everybody's got the mat.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a bunch of those. I just think this is a way to take a lot of stuff on the arm, on the table.
Yeah.
But it's still bases. It's still models and stuff. So
I mean, if they start doing stuff for the vault, then
yeah, well, the vault is different, and then I would be more than happy to buy a rule book,
right,
and tokens and stuff, and then try it out from there.
Right.
But I you know what? I hate to say it. I don't know if I'm going to back it, but I would really like to play it, see if I like it. Then if I like it, how we do things. We really like it. We go real hard into it. So
yeah.
But everything looks really cool. I mean, it's great. I like the new tanks. I like the artillery. Those super heavies are really cool. So, I mean, you make them in 28 millimeter too. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I think that's where I'm sitting with it.
Yeah. Again, for me, whatever. Yeah, it's just another thing Mantic's doing in the Warpath universe.
Right. It seems like people like it. Is 814
funded in 26 minutes.
Yeah,
so
814 people want it. So but I'm not too sure. I'm on the fence.
Yeah.
I don't want to say yes. I don't want to say no. Who knows? In day 14 in 11 hours, I might just pledge something. But and I just can't pledge 2. I'm gonna have to have 4. So that's it's a substantial amount. So
But that's it, guys. Let us know what you think about Epic Warpath down in the comments below.
Should we back it? Why should we back it? What do you think? Are you backing it or are you not backing it? Let us know, because I'd really like to know, because like I said, I'm on the fence.
Yeah. So let us know down in the comments below. Also, check out the videos that are on the screen right now to some of our other videos that are on the channel. And also, if you're new here, why don't you consider subscribing to the channel? We post weekly videos, and we got a bunch of great stuff coming up. And also check out the link tree in the description. We got our Discord, podcast, Patreon in there. All the socials are in there as well. And that's it, guys. See you in the next one.